Hello guys, what's up? How you guys doing? How's everything going on in your area? My name is Frida Akams and this is Frida Akams Sports. The season is finally over and finally we can heave a sigh of relief. It's been a very crazy season, the craziest it has ever been. Roller coaster of emotions. Today we're happy, tomorrow we're very frustrated. Today we are in between. The next day we're wondering, why did I even come to this life and decide that it's Chelsea Football Club I want to support? And amidst everything, through it all, we have remained a family. We have remained calm, patient, upset sometimes, but we've still remained blues because we're blues for life. Once a blue, forever a blue. You know how we say it, right? So it's been a crazy season, but then there are things that have to be talked about, and that is why I am here. That's why I'm making this video. So keep watching while we talk about everything that needs to talk about, from what seems to be a farewell from Loftus Cheek as well as Missing Mount to the news about Pochettino becoming Chelsea's new manager, to what would happen to Joao Felix now that the season is over. Would he be going back to Atletico Madrid, or would he be fitting into Pochettino's plans for Chelsea Football Club? Come with me. Let's go as we discuss these issues one after the other. All right, yeah, so I'm still here and we have stuff to talk about, even as the 2022-2023 season, which is by far one of Chelsea's worst seasons, if not the worst it has, if not the worst there has ever been. I think this is the worst season Chelsea has ever had, at least since I became a Chelsea fan. Ever since I became a Chelsea fan fully in 2010, I've been a Chelsea fan way before that, but officially I became a fan in, was it 2010 or 2000? And yet I should think 2010 officially. But I know I've always loved Chelsea because I watched the game, that final Champions League game that happened between Chelsea and Manchester United. The one John Terry bottled, when he slipped and fell as he was about to take his penalty. Yeah, I know I watched that particular game. I was pained. I didn't sleep well that night because of that particular um, slip up by the captain at the time. I didn't sleep well at all, but I was not this deep into the Chelsea thingy. I just knew I was a Chelsea fan. I loved Chelsea Football Club, but I officially started watching football in 2010. And since 2010 up until now, 2023, I've been a Chelsea fan. I've been a Chelsea fan who has always enjoyed peace of mind, bliss, and good memories. Because no season goes by that we don't at least win one trophy or the other. We've always done well, and most of the seasons we've finished in top four, so it has never been this bad. But this season has by far been the worst, and I know that every other Chelsea fan is feeling like me right now. Finally thanking God that it's all over. 2022-2023 season is over, and it's over never to come back again. May we not experience these kinds of problems anymore and in the subsequent seasons. We have issues to discuss, like I said, before I start talking about my personal Chelsea history. We have issues to discuss, like the fact that Chelsea Football Club made an official statement today that Mauricio Pochettino has in fact become Chelsea's new head coach, new manager, effective from July the 1st. Some people have asked me how I feel about Pochettino becoming Chelsea's new manager, and I don't have a problem with Pochettino. In fact, if we had sacked Tuchel and brought in a Pochettino, I don't think we'd have faced the kinds of problems we faced under Potter. The problem started from, Todd Bowley and his cousins or his brothers or his village people or his community members. Problem started from them sacking Tuchel and going for Graham Potter. I mean, it wasn't balanced. Do you understand? No offense, Potter is a coach who also does his best. He did his best at Brighton, But then we all know that if we must call a spade, Potter was not a manager to handle a club like Chelsea Football Club. Like the club was just too big for him, if you know what I mean. So the problem started from Todd Bowley and his people just getting it all wrong, and we got ourselves into even bigger mess. And the Premier League is very competitive. If you just slip up like this, people are there readily available to just overtake. There's hardly any team that didn't beat Chelsea this season. If they didn't beat us at home, they'll beat us away. If they didn't, it was just a total mess, like complete mess. And I know that there was a time that, clubs, players used to be scared to come to Stamford Bridge. It wasn't like that this season. We weren't solid on our home front like we usually would be, okay? Our home was just open for what's it called? Um invaders to invade and punish us severely. Like there was nothing really, really going well for Chelsea this season. I'm not going to lie to you at all. But then it's all good. We have to move on. Players are on break. I don't think they deserve this break that they are going on. I don't think they deserve, because what did they do this season? Our highest goal scorer for the season had 6 goals in the Premier League, 9 goals in all competition. Kai Havertz is the person I'm talking about. Very, very poor, like terribly poor. It's even embarrassing for me to talk about it. How can our highest goal scorer for the whole season have nothing but 6 goals in the Premier League, 9 goals in all competitions? Kai Havertz, Raheem Sterling, and Joao Felix are the top three goal scorers for Chelsea this season, and their combined goals, like for three of them combined, did not even score up to 20 goals between them. Do you understand? Terrible, 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 terrible. I don't want to experience what I experienced this season ever again. It's really, really terrible. But yeah, like I said, we have to move on. And even though I feel like they do not deserve any break, they should go back to the trading ground. Let us still give them a break. Did you? Did you feel what I did there? They don't deserve any break, but let's give them a break. All right, so interestingly, they are on break, and I'm going to miss watching football, but then it is what it is. So Pochettino will be Chelsea's new head coach. Like I said, I don't have a problem with him. I feel like he has a good track record. He has coached in the Premier League before, and yeah, he coached not just one but two teams. And in as much as they didn't do much, they actually did well under him. Not bad, bad. They did well manageably. Tottenham, like I would always say, are just in a world of their own. I don't know. I feel like because Mourinho coached Tottenham, Conte coached Tottenham, nothing came out of it. These are very, very good coaches who have also coached our dear club Chelsea. I know what they did when they were at Chelsea. So we can't judge Mauricio Pochettino by the fact that he didn't do much at Tottenham, of which he even tried. Okay. Tottenham just have something like a curse that is going on with them, that they must not have trophies, or they can't win trophies. So I feel like with the caliber of players we have at Chelsea and the quality of Mauricio Pochettino's coaching experience, I feel like he's going to be able to do well at Chelsea. So let's keep our fingers crossed and give him all the support that he needs, because right now Mauricio Pochettino is blue. All right, yeah. Okay, so let's go on to Joao Felix. I don't know what his future will be like at Chelsea. I do not know what the future holds for Joao Felix. I know and I feel like he really wants to stay. He is loving it at Chelsea. He even said it himself that yeah, he is super duper happy at Chelsea. He likes it here. He doesn't want to leave, and I want him to stay as well. But because if you leave me alone, I'm never going to let any of our players leave Chelsea. But it is what it is, There comes a time when certain players have to go, so our new players can come in, and there can be some kinds of, evolving and growing, and because some of these players are tired, old, they no longer fit into the system. So sometimes it's okay, it's fair to let them go, so our new players can come in. Nkunku, from what Fabrizio Romano has been reporting, is going to be joining Chelsea in the new season. Malo Gusto is going to be joining Chelsea in the new season. So we need to offload some players for new players to come in. Mason Mount is still in the news for, I don't know, some reason, for transfer reasons. Yeah, it is said that Mason Mount might be leaving Chelsea in the summer. I feel really sad about that. If you know me well, you know that I have a very, very soft spot for Mason Mount. Very soft spot for Mason Mount. He actually is one of my favorite Chelsea players of all time. You know, when you take out John Terry, you take out Mikel Obi, Didier Drogba, Ashley Cole, you know, Pato, all those players, Oscar, David Luiz, Hazard, yeah, you also add Mason Mount to that list for me. I absolutely love him. Reece James, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, all of those guys. I really absolutely love them. Chilwell, Kante, all these guys. But then, if he has to leave Chelsea, I will just have no other option but to wish him well. Thankfully, Mauricio has said that he wants Mason Mount to stay. Rumors have it that Mauricio doesn't mind having Mason Mount in his team. In fact, he is really, really interested in keeping Mason Mount on his team. So could that be like a positive for all of us Chelsea fans who do not want Mason Mount to leave? Because some Chelsea fans actually want Mason Mount to leave, and I'm like, hmm. Okay, you want what happened with Kevin De Bruyne to repeat itself again, right? Somebody had even said, "Nah, Mason Mount does not. He's not a player of Kevin De Bruyne's caliber. He can never be." But how would you know? Have you given him enough chances? That was the same thing you guys said about Kevin De Bruyne until he left and went to Man City, and now he is one of the best midfielders in the world, not just in the Premier League, but in the world as a whole. So letting Mason Mount go to Arsenal or Liverpool or Manchester United, because these are the three clubs that are currently seeking to have him join their team. Having him go to any of these Premier League clubs might be us shooting ourselves in the foot again. But I know we don't learn, Chelsea fans don't learn. They keep pushing these players. Go, go, go. We don't want you anymore. Just one bad season and Mason Mount automatically is not good enough for you guys any longer. Hmm? No problem. I'm here looking and laughing. Yeah, so Mason Mount might be leaving. He actually um, stayed behind yesterday after the game and was greeting the fans. I don't know if he was thanking them for their support throughout the season. Okay, even as bad as the season was, the fans still supported the players 100%. So I don't know if it was that appreciation he was showing to the fans or if that was actually a farewell. Okay, like him saying, "This is the last time I'm going to be in this stadium as a Chelsea player." So I guess time would tell. All of these things, time would tell. Many sources are reporting that Messi might be leaving in the summer. Many sources are also reporting at the moment that Mauricio wants him in his team. So we'll just definitely have to see what happens. And I, for one, will say, Todd Bowley, please give Mason what he wants. He deserves it. He has been blue through and through for so many years. Just give him what he wants, please. All right, so yeah, Joao Felix might go back to Atletico Madrid. We're not sure yet. Can we actually have Joao Felix and Mason Mount in our team? I leave that to you to contribute. Then let's talk about Reece James. Reece James has had a very, very terrible season. It scares me for him. Reece is only 23. He'll be 24 this year, and his career is just kicking off. He has not even achieved too much, and he keeps going in and out of injuries. It's really, really sad. And he has actually penned something down. I actually got to see a footballer's writing for the first time. I think they don't write anything down. Weird, right? But yeah, Reece James penned something down, and it is actually quite emotional. He has also joined the many Chelsea players who have thanked Chelsea fans for their love and support all through the season because it wasn't easy. We actually took a lot of bullshit from these players. All right, so he has thanked us and everything. Over and out for a 2022-2023 season. It's been nowhere near our expectations and a big reality check. I've had countless injuries and a number of sleepless nights, but I've learned a lot more, more than more than I've ever learned when we've been a success. Okay, he's trying to say that now that we did not really, really succeed, he has learned more now than he has learned when we were, succeeding as a team. Better we come, I promise. See you soon. Love always. This is what most of them have said. Enzo Fernandez, Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Benoit Badiashile, um, so many of the players have just penned down this sort of emotional messages. Even the captain himself, Aspi, has also said something. Thiago Silva, congratulations to him. He won our player of the season, and rightfully so. He is the only player I feel gave his 100% all season long. Like for every time that he was fit, he was playing with his whole heart, and we are very, very thankful to Thiago for his contributions to the team. All right, so here is Reece James' letter, handwritten letter. Injuries affect me so much when I'm not playing. I feel like the world is against me. The smallest of things will send me wild. Of course, I can understand that. Who wouldn't be upset when they can't do what they love to do just because of some inconveniences? So I feel for Rhys James, honestly. Well, let me finish reading this letter. It ends right or normal, but it is what it is. I try so hard, but mentally it's tough, super tough and draining. The outside world think this football life is the perfect life. Well, let me tell you, it's far from that. Many people won't ever know what it's like, but it's a crazy journey, full of highs and lows. Where do I sit in that at the moment? Currently, the lowest of my lows in my career so far. It's shit, but with hard work and patience, things will improve. Without rain, nothing grows. So this is the heartfelt note letter that Reece James included in the post he made on Instagram earlier on today. And I really feel bad for him. I hope he comes back from these injuries better in the coming season. Reece James is one of the very, very best right backs in the world at the moment. At least if you want to count between 1 to 10, he would definitely be in that list. Okay, he's up there, top player, top right back, and I would not wish that injuries would, take this much toll on his career. It would be quite unfortunate. Another player that has caught our attention as the season drew to a close yesterday would be Ruben Loftus-Cheek in what may have been his final game for Chelsea, as AC Milan are currently interested in signing um, the the Chelsea player, the Chelsea academy player, who became a senior team player during his time at Chelsea. So yeah, but I don't know. I feel like he's going to do well at AC Milan. What do you think about that? And then again, I yeah, so watching him move from the academy to his senior team is a thing of admiration and commendation. He could have done more in terms of his skills and all that we know he has inside of him. But then he has given as much as he can give to Chelsea Football Club, and now it seems as though it's time for him to move on. So I don't think we'll be seeing Ruben in blues color next season. He might be speaking ciao and arrivederci, speaking Italia in no time. So we wish him all the best, and we wish every other player that will be leaving the club in the summer all the best. Which other players you think should leave Chelsea Football Club at this point, and which players are you happy to have on the team currently? Which players you think we should actually hold on to? Joao Felix, Mason Mount, Mateo Kovacic as well. Which of these players you think Chelsea should hold on to? Which one do you think they should let go of? And which players are you looking forward to watching in the coming season? Thank you so much, guys, for your support always. My name is Frida Akams, and this is Frida Akams Sports. Stay blessed, stay fresh. I'm not closing up. Oh, I'm still here. I'll be giving you updates on the players, even as they spend their break, whatever they'll be doing, any pictures they post on social media. I would gather the contents I can gather and bring for you guys. So we'll just talk about anything that we can talk about. Also transfer news and anything else that is interesting as far as Chelsea Football Club is concerned. I'll definitely do my best to bring them your way. So keep subscribing, keep sharing my videos, and keep liking them. Thank you. Bye.